Hello and welcome to another Sail Watch. It is back in Train Simulator. I was going to say Train Sim World. Definitely not. This one's currently on sale for a bit of a bargain price of $10 US. So whatever that is, that'll be less than 10 quid in the UK. It's the London to Ipswich route. I've chosen Sunday closures because the rest of them are all nice and long. We could have done Shenfield to London Liverpool Street, but Sunday closures sounds a bit interesting. It might have some signalling shenanigans going on. Shall we get on with it? And we'll see how well I do. Here we go then. Oh, time is ticking. Let's read this really fast. Good morning, driver. Due to engineering works, your service to London Liverpool Street has started from Mark's Tay. You are scheduled to call at names I don't know how to pronounce. Kelvedon, Witham, Hatfield, Peveril, Chelmsford, Ingatstone, and, well, yeah, I need to learn to read faster. Here's our train then. She's a beauty. It's early Sunday morning. We are off to London Liverpool Street. A nice train. I don't know whether the 360s actually run on this any longer. Anyone local will have to let me know. Shall we get going? I don't know what we've got to do. We have to let passengers in, so we'll pit T. I mean, that does look good, doesn't it? I do like that. Let's hide everything. There we go. And the mouse. We'll do a bit of that. Whatever the key is. F12. Good start. Right, anyhow. Let's bring up the controls again. No. Press all the buttons except the one you want, Grand. That'll be a brilliant start. Okay, so I've not been in this train before or on this route. So I have no idea what I'm doing. It's a bit dark in here. We'll look for the lights in a minute. What we need to do is get it in forward. AWS is on. We've got a short... Okay. We've got a short train. And we're not going, are we? No, we're not. Can we go now? Do we have the train brake on? I'm going to have to expand this. Hello? Do we have the train brake on? Yes, we do. No, that's the reverser. Put that in min. And then go. What are we missing here? Do we have to do something? Hello? This is a great start. I've never driven this before. Is there something you need to do? Well, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Can we have some instrument lights? Cab light as well. Oh, both. I mean, it's a bit bright, actually. We'll just go with instrument lights. We don't care about moving. That's just... Oh, hang on. Pentagraph up, down. We don't have any line light. Yes, there we go. Let's put that in direct. We'll reset that. I can hear the sounds now. So you don't start with the pentagraph up. Obviously, you're not going anywhere if that's not up. You're just going to sit there looking rather unprofessional. Windscreen wipers. What do we got? Master key. Directional lever. That's the reverser. Okay. Horn. Alright. It's alright. What's the speed limit? I've not even looked. Straight up to 50, so we can... should we get going? We're probably a bit on the late side already. I think our lights are already set, aren't they? Nope, apparently not. And we have some lights on. Is that how they are? Where's the big light? Where's the big light? Where's the lights? That's not normal. We've got 4 miles to... Wang that up. We've got 4 miles to our next stop. I would like the lights to not look... Unless that's how these are. What are we in? A 360? Perhaps that's how the lights are. I don't know. I don't know where they would be on all of these. We can do 100. Whistle. There you go. I don't know whether you're supposed to at this hour in the morning. It's just gone 7 on a Sunday. Probably not. No, people living there might be unhappy about it. It was a level crossing though. Okay, stop looking for it. Let's just accept it as it is. No, I can't help myself. Really? Really? I was looking for the proper lights. It's alright. These things are quite nippy, aren't they? Few level crossings around here too. Oh, has this got driver vigilance on? Well, that's interesting. Can we turn that off? I hope so. I don't know the key for that. Awkward. Well, we're going to have to do that. It's running very smooth, except for the odd judder, but I mean, in general, it's running quite smooth. It looks great. Let me zoom out a bit. That's a bit close. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, yeah. That's lovely. Look at that miserable morning. Well, actually, it looks quite a nice morning, doesn't it? There's our first stop. Kelvedon. Not sure. I've never actually been out of Liverpool Street. London Liverpool Street. Ever. It was... our previous outing was a crossover with a map I was doing in Transport, or am doing in Transport Fever. However, this one would have appeared in my first series had we got to it. We did have space for Liverpool Street. Heading up to... Okay, we best... I might have left this a bit. How much does this slow down? Hopefully very quickly. Oh, it is. Look at that. Look at the brakes on this thing. That is marvellous. What an amazing little train this is. Do we have passenger views? No, we don't. Oh, well, we do. All right. It didn't turn to the pushy button. Is that maquette? I've been watching too much. Oh, can we still slow down though? We're coming into the station, guys, but as a passenger. That slows down so superbly. It kind of reminds me of underground trains, how they brake. That's so cool. All right, let's. We should probably pay attention to the passenger boards there. We're near the 12 stop and we've only got 4 cars. Anyway, here we are. 7:06. We were due here at 7:03 or 7:04. Come on, we're supposed to be there at 7:03:58. So we're a couple of minutes behind. Maybe with this speed we can... Let's stick our head out the window. Morning, everybody. A beautiful morning, actually. Sun is rising. It's a nice station. Get in there. We've got to head straight off. Hopefully we haven't got to reset the pantograph. Wow. Yeah, that's a great start. So we can safely say that perfect's out the question. Goodness me, that was strict. I was expecting to lose a bit of score, not a complete bucket load. Goodness me. Well, that's just going to... Maybe we can get the highest negative score in the history of the game. Well, that wouldn't be too difficult, would it? It'd just be terrible. Just don't leave. I've got a coffee. Transport Fever 2 has been announced. I'm all excited about that. I don't know if any of you are watching that watch Transport Fever series, but you know that's coming. We'll play the game and then we'll do a recreation. I won't talk about it too much in here while we're playing this, but this Sunday I will be talking about it. My childish excitement. I can't wait. Alright, that's enough of that. Let's get on with this scenario. We need to somehow claw this terrible score back. I'll be happy if I get 0 at this rate. Goodness. I mean, I guess we were like 2 minutes late. We're supposed to be there at 8:17, which was almost 20 minutes ago. 20 seconds ago, 20 minutes ago. That would be rather terrible. And we've still got 2.4 miles to go, 2.3. Wow. I could have done a lot better. I didn't realise it was so strict. It's one of the things I tend to like about Train Sim World. It gives you a bit more of a relaxing time. I mean, you don't jump straight in the cab and go. If you're doing an actual walkabout and pick a train, it does tend to do that if you choose one of the scenarios. Or a service, I should say. If you just select a service, it'll throw you in the cab pretty much when you're due to depart. But most of them do. Some are a bit weird and tell you to wait for about an hour before you can leave. But the fact it gave you a giant wall of text to read, and the time was ticking, goodness me. Yeah, whistle board. There you go. Ooh, this is a big built-up area with them. That's lovely. Big old factory area. I like that. So do we have to slow down here? I mean, obviously we've got to slow down. We're stopping, but I didn't know whether we were crossing over. It's a big old station. A big old station. We are horrendously late again. Goodness me, this is strict. I think we should start stopping then and just, like, try and claw some time back. I don't know where our train board is. There's someone waiting up there. You're going to have to walk, love, because I can't. The brakes. Get that door open. So how many minus points are we going to get today? Today. I mean, just on this stop. Come on, hurry up. You two. Anybody would think it was Sunday morning? Oh, wait, it is Sunday morning. We look out the window. Ooh, look at the little information boards. Departures. This train is running late. Certainly is. Oh, look, that's an improvement. I'll take it. Do you know what? Let's not wait for the doors to close. Let's just go. I mean, they were closed. Bye. I can't wait for there to be more UK routes in Train Sim World. You know what? Just floor it. It doesn't seem to be throwing the passengers around. I like that. This sun glare, that's really cool. What we got here? Bit of a bridge. We get out of the risk of... we don't really need emergency brakes as well. Big old gardens there. Wait, are they sharing gardens? I don't know how that works. Oh, the light's on. Lovely. Come on, get up to speed. We're running super late. We again. 10 seconds. 10 seconds ago we had to be there. So, barring us speeding, well, Hatfield's not too far away. Hatfield we did have on our previous series. Not Peveril though. It was the other Hatfield on the East Coast Main Line. I think it's got a few stations, hasn't it? We could have put it in. I was planning to. But I had bigger and better plans for the Midlands. And it was voted on. Alrighty. It's just a game now of can I actually get plus score? Unlikely. I'm going to say that. We're going uphill. Quite steep, weren't it? was quite aggressive. I think I might have left this a bit too late. I'm just seeing how well this train really does brake. It's amazing. I mean, everybody's pushed right against the back of the seat in front of them, but hey, we're late. Come on, come on, come on. You can do it. Just as long as the back end's over the... Come on, come on. Ooh, yeah, I can see the S-board. Oh, it's not far off. Goodness me, that's awesome. Beautiful. Does it count? I mean, let's go and have a look. It's, do you know? You can't get out of that carriage, but the rest of them. I'll take that. Given how late we are. Ooh, slide through the ground there. Class 360. The birds are tweeting. Oh, that's lovely. Surprised you got... Oh, it's a Sunday. I was going to say, I'm surprised you can't hear the milk floats going around. Guys, plus 66. We've nailed it. Now we're doing all right, aren't we? Let's go. Right, can we just floor it? Yeah, we can. That's probably a better idea then. Just throw it into max. It's a very quiet train. Oh, I mean, it's electric, so it's not surprising. Still wouldn't mind finding the correct light setup, but that's the least of our problems right now. Normally they have a little switch thing. I'm surprised these go 100 too. Max speed, 100 miles an hour. Tails. Tails, tails. What do we got here? We don't have anything that sets the lights, unfortunately. Cab fan speed, cab temperature. Don't touch that. That's the instrument lighting. Chelmsford, P1. We are about... Ooh. Well, on the plus side, we are moving. We have left the station. And we haven't got to be there just yet. We've got 2 minutes, 44 seconds. Or 40-ish seconds, anyhow. Maybe we can claw some time back. Had I known it was this strict, I would have probably planned this a bit better, but... Something you need to know about my videos, I do them without practice. Sometimes that's not a good thing, but at least you get to experience it with me, rather than me going away and slaving away and practicing and redoing it and going, ooh, look at... This is how good I am. I'd still fail. I know it. It would be pointless me doing that. Probably why I don't do it. So instead, we get to sit down on a Friday with a cup of coffee for me. I don't know what you've got. What's your beverage of choice? Maybe I should not try and talk with a cup between the microphone and my mouth. I'll be interested to see how that came across. So how far have we got? We've still got a few miles. Yeah. Oh, well, we've got to slow down as well. Didn't want to see that. I was happy with this 100-mile-an-hour business. It's a nippy little route, this. I like it. Oh, yeah. It's alright. We've only got to slow down to 60. We'll ignore the other one. Go 60, straight to 60. Although it is downhill as well. We might need to brake a little more aggressively. Oh, and there's Chelmsford. It's only just ticked over to 1800. Hey, brother. Sister. 360 sister. Sounds better, doesn't it? Sort of rhymes. Alright, I think we got this. I like seeing a green score. Can we do it again? When I do these routes, I do try and think about the passengers. This is why I'm not as harsh on the braking and accelerating, except this time because we're a bit late. All right. All we need to not do is any speeding as well, because that would just be terrible. There we go. We got it. We got it. 60 miles an hour. Doesn't feel like 60, does it? Feels quite slow. You do 60 in a car, you know about it, but you do 60 in a train, it doesn't quite feel it. Alright, coming into the platform. We are still late, but we have picked up some time. Let's see if we can sit on the platform this time, shall we? Concentration. See if we can see the foreboard if there is one. Nope. Well, I can't see one anywhere. Hello, Chelmsford. Looking rather lovely. Oh, there's the foreboard. Well, this'll do. What's that big building with H's? What's that? Hydrant? Fire hydrants or something? Water access? It's massive. It's absolutely massive. What is that place? I have no... Ooh, is it the bus? Is it a bus station? Look at the buses in there. Ooh, what's the black and turquoise bus? Quick, get in. Ooh, plus 75. We're getting better. Right, normally I would wait for the whole door sounds to go, but nope. Oh, that got close to the red. Hope no one's got a coffee with them on the train. It's going to be all over them. You need a change of clothes. Ooh, viaduct. Do like viaduct. Water's looking nice, isn't it? That looks lovely. Look at that. That's beautiful. That is absolutely wonderful. I like that. Yes. Let's go full speed. Getting a bit built up. Must be getting towards the centre of London. Well, not the centre of London, but suburbs of London. Ingate Stone. Don't know. I don't know any of these stations. A lovely little train. You're going to be late, guys. That's all. The only reason I went back there was tell them the obvious. That you're going to be late. Alright. We've got 5 miles to go. Try and get as closer to 95. You can go at least just on 0.9 miles an hour over. That's it. Can't go any faster than that. It's a bit of a balancing act so far. I feel the pressure. Feel the heat. I don't think we're doing too bad though. Now we've recovered it a little bit. It was just that slow start. I'm going to have to probably save the introduction. What I've got planned to say at the start. After that point, I've got no idea. I just wing it. Unless there's something like Transport Fever 2 to talk about. But, yeah. Save all that until we're actually going. It didn't help. I didn't know you had to put the pentagraph up. It's times like that that you should maybe practice. Or at least get the train running. I might do that from now on. Like, get it started so I know how to start the train. So we're not sat at the first platform for, ooh, you know, half the scenario. I do like Train Sim World saying that. But sometimes you have to turn on everything correctly, even let the battery charge up or turn the engine on. Especially if you pick some up in the depots or on sidings. Something I enjoy doing. Because then you've normally got a long old journey. Right, 2 miles away. Another crossing. A lot of crossings. That was a pedestrian one. I think. It looked like it. There's our station. I can see a church in the background as well. That's lovely. Looking a bit misty out there. I don't know whether services are on. I don't know what time they start. On a Sunday? Lovely. Sometimes you can hear the bells on some scenarios, or is that Train Sim World? I know there's one on the Great Western Express. DLC? Is it DLC? I think it is. No, yes. Yes, it is. Originally it was. I think it's part of the base package now. But there's one of the stations there when you're heading out of London. And if you stand in it, you can hear the cathedral. I think it's a cathedral. Ringing the bells. Thought it was a nice touch. Oh, I hope I can detail to at least this extent. Even better, maybe. Maybe closer to Train Sim World. In the new Train Sim. In the new Transport Fever. I said I wouldn't talk about it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm so excited for it. We've got a long wait. It's not due out till the end of the year. You'll probably be sick of me talking about it by the time it's released. Probably have to stop at the end of the platform. We'll go for the middle though. We'll be kind to everybody. Well, there's a 4-board up there. No, we're stopping here. We're late. Executive decision. There's no one on the platform anyway, so it matters not. These people are like, wow, that's nice. No one on the platform, eh? Is that your cars? That would be awesome. Oh no, there are loads. Oh, it could be for people. You're late. Because I'm late, so you're super late. Someone leaving the train, is that? Or are you late as well? We're going, guys. I'm not waiting for you. Oh, timeliness bonus. We made it on time. We're on time now. That's awesome. Oh, I'm proud of myself. Are you all proud of me? I even waited for the sound effects to for the doors to close this time. I think we can claw this back now. I'm gonna get plus. I'm calling it now. That's a dangerous thing to do because we'll end up speeding or derailing, whichever. It might start with speeding and end in derailing. That's usually how it goes. Oh, it's been over 10 years since I've been in the UK. It feels very UK, these scenarios. It's why I like doing the recreations in my main series. Because, you know, a little reminder of home. Those clouds look a bit ominous. It looks like it might rain. Don't seem to be getting any closer to them. They're in a long way away. I'm still here, train. Don't worry. How are we doing? We are approaching past. We've got to get there. Are we going to be late now? I'm not slowing down yet. Only got to slow down to 75. Ooh, we should make Shenfield almost onto that steep. Goodness me. That's nice. Oh, that was an interesting knot bridge. Did you see that? It was just like the track went over a river, but there was like nothing to it. No bridge at all. Just straight track over the top. That's what it felt like. Or looked like. I don't know whether that was actually the case. I love the way it's telling us slow down to 75 all the way back there. I mean, I get it to warn you, but by the time you actually get to the 75 board, you forgot about it. What's this? Is that P2? Shenfield. Shenfield's a big station, isn't it? Big-ish. Probably coming in far too fast. It might be early, though. It's quite a biggie. Yeah, that's a big old station. Love that. I do like this train. Very responsive. I'd like to take this out on other routes. Is this what it's like in real life? Does anybody know? Has anybody driven one? Or been in one? Would do, I guess. I doubt anyone's driven one. We do have a couple of train drivers watching, but I don't know what you actually drive, guys. There we go. Look at that. Pretty much on time. I'll take that as a driver. I keep wanting to get out and stretch my... Oh, look at that. We've got a bit of time now. Maybe this will make a... Can we do a good screenshot here? There's the front of our train. I mean, that's nice, isn't it? Get right into the train, shall we? That looks lovely. First class. Right, let's get past that post. This is how I do screenshots. I take way too long doing them. Oh, come on, post. Don't ruin it. If we can get that Liverpool Street in there. Take it. That's kind of a beast. Oh, look, you got Shenfield in there. Liverpool Street. That's lovely. And the class. It's almost, I didn't even actually think about all that business, but yeah, I might use that one instead. How are we doing on time? Still got a millennium to go. I love you can see inside them like that. I do miss walking around though, don't you? Where's our pantograph is there in the middle. The lovely trains. Ooh, they're interesting. Alright, let's get on board. We've got to go. That was timing. Timeliness bonus. Like to see it. Almost out of the negatives. That's a bonus, isn't it? There we go. Alright, let's get going. Where are we off to now? Liverpool Street? Oh, what you done? Have I done something a bit weird here? Turn that off. Put that back on again. And then go. What have I done? Did I miss the... probably have to press that. No? What's up with you now, train? You've ruined it. Not paused, is it? Come on. What's up with you? Do we have to put it into emergency? There we go. There we go. Goodness me, that was a bit iffy. Well, we've got 20 miles to go. That's a bit of a distance, isn't it? Do you know what? I'll edit all that faffing about out. That was terrible, wasn't it? Again. I don't know. I probably missed the alerter. We was out taking photographs on the platform. Rather than... I should have put it in neutral, shouldn't I? I don't think it goes off when it's in neutral. Live and learn, guys. Live and learn. Right, let's get going. I still think we'll make it. It's saying we're Our ETA is 7:56. I think we can get that to closer. Sometimes I put it down into the mini UI thing here. You can see a bit more of the screen then. We'll look up a bit. There we go. See the speedo? The big red button that we're going to leave alone. It's that I think I missed. I think it we had to reset it, but I'm not 100% sure. If you hadn't guessed. That's just... Oh, goodness me. We're going to have to brake. Brake, brake, brake. Don't lose points. Come on. Well, that's all we needed. I didn't realise we were going to go downhill quite aggressively. I mean, I'm saying quiet. That's ridiculous. Goodness me. It's kind of cool. So do you head all the way down to London then? Is that what's happening here? I'm trying to think. Ipswich. I thought that was quite flat out that way. I guess London is... I don't know. Unless you head up to Shenfield and then back down to London. Answers on a postcard. That's a steep old slope, isn't it? For a train, I mean. For a car, you would think nothing of it. I have to pay attention to that. Ooh, don't accelerate like that when you're going downhill, you plonker. All I'm picturing now is just throwing all my points over the track. Oh, we actually have a bridge this time. I think it was missing those, the last bridge, that's all. Instead it was just straight track over. Okay, so we've got a bit of a relaxing journey now. Our ETA is doing okay. I mean, I'm trying to balance the speed closer to the speed limit. Just it's ticking down. You see that? Down in the bottom here, our ETA is ticking down slightly. We're not far off, are we? At all. That's lovely. Okay, looks like we're leveled out. Now we can stick on the old accelerator. Technical terms for trains. You're welcome. And put our foot on the accelerator. It's not how trains do. Not how they do. That's the accelerator. Or power. And the brake. When I first played Train Simulator, or had a go in it, I had no idea. Yes, I know. I had no idea what I was doing. Some of you may say that's still the case, Grand. Don't get ahead of yourself. However, the whole idea of having a forwards and backwards little stick in your hand for acceleration and braking was just alien to me. Took me a while to get used to that. I'm feeling more confident with it now. It seems very second nature, like it's supposed to be like that. Really? This is a 90? Well, you're not messing around there, are you? Goodness me. It's a bit tight. Does that throw you around? For those that have been on this route, does that throw you to the side? Do they go through there at 90? That's crazy. I thought that was at least a 60. Who am I to argue? All these little sidings coming in and joining the track. Oh, okay. What's your speed there, Speedy Pants? How are we doing? We're only 12 point something miles, 12.5 miles away. And our ETA, we're going to be early. Love it. Not if you forget to accelerate, you won't be. Flying through the stations. Tick. I wonder if you could almost do all the stations in Train Simulator. Definitely can't do it in Train Sim World. There's only one... trying to think. There's only one modern route, I think. UK route. For Train Sim World. You have one... which is based in the 80s. Which is the Northern Transpennine DLC. And then the other one is a... I can't remember what the other one... what you call it now. Train Preservation Line. That's not the name of it. My mind just went blank there. Oh, come on, Grand. You know the name of that. You know what they're called. Someone help me out. What are they called? The preservation lines. That's not what they're called. Oh, goodness me. Right, I'm going to leave that stewing somewhere up in the grey matter, and by the time we get to Liverpool Street, it's not like I can go and look it up because it'll be a bit obvious that there's an edit. But so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try and think of it before we've got 10 miles. We've got 15 minutes to think about it. I can't think about it too much though, otherwise it'll be very quiet. Some of you might be like, yeah, that's great. Just be quiet, Grant. See? Thinking. That's unbelievable, I forgot what they're called. I can't even think of the name of the DLC either. What is up with me? I'm telling you, it's my age. I've not had enough coffees this morning, that's what it is. I'm recording this Friday morning, hopefully get it up in time today. I'm playing a bit of catch-up with all the storms. And we're going to pretend I never mentioned the DLC with no name. Dear oh dear. If I don't think about it, I'll put some graphics up on the screen afterwards. But yeah, we're getting to some action. We have to slow down to 50. It's getting very built up. Nice little depot there. I'm going to slow down to 50 soon. It'll probably buzz us and warn us to slow down. I like the the depot that... oh, we got a light. Panic. Double yellows though, not too panicky. Ooh, as it loads in all of London. We're gonna have to slow down anyway. You're supposed to go through a double yellow, I think, at 60. Let's do it going a bit quick. A single yellow, about 40. We've got to be under 50. Anyhow, it's nice and built up here. We've got to be getting deep into London now. Oh, it's because we're changing over. There we go. Might not actually be a red after this. I don't think you should treat yellows like that, even if it is change track. I think you should still treat it as a single yellow. But there's the green ahead of us, so lovely jubbly. We can pick up speed now. Get up to track speed. Look at all this crossover tracking and stuff. And oh, that's amazing. I love that. I love all this. This looks wonderful. I'm a big fan of track infrastructure, if you haven't guessed. More than trains. I do love my trains, but it's all about the infrastructure as well, and then putting the trains on them. Obviously, it'd be a bit pointless just loving the infrastructure and then not having a train or multiple trains going over them. But yeah, I'm all about the infrastructure. Lovely. Nice big old junction. Look at how close the signals all are. That's when you know it's a busy route. Probably a little local services. When did that sneak up to 70? I didn't even notice. There we go, we best get back up to speed. We're super, super early though. Why is it showing us Maryland Pit? That must be a waypoint. I don't think we've got to stop there, right? We're supposed to just straight to Liverpool Street. We can go up to 90 for a bit. That's crazy. Maybe we're kind of partly on the suburban service and sort of on the main line, crossing between the two. The kind of metro-y area. Heritage Railway. There you go. I didn't need to do a graphic. The Heritage Railway. I still don't know the name of the CD. How old am I? How long since games came on a CD? I mean, like an actual CD, CD-ROM, not on a not on a Blu-ray or anything crazy like that. They weren't around then. Oh, we got to slow down, like tremendous amounts. Who needs route learning? I would, one of these days, I am going to try and route learn. And I do know a couple, but do it without all the shenanigans on. All the cheaty things. I don't know whether that's a good idea, to be honest. I'm a bit rubbish at stuff like that. I could probably route learn a real route. For some reason, when I play it in a game, or on this, for instance, I don't feel like I'm there. Like it, when I used to drive around the UK, it would only take me a couple of days to get used to a route, and I'm only going there and back. Like when you get to start a new job and stuff. Ooh, what's that over there? What's that thing? What are you? Oh, I don't know what that is. What is that? When's this based? Oh, this is going up a hill a bit. What is that? You're a thing? Wait, was that for the Olympics? It might have been for the Olympic. That's a bit snazzy. Smash my face against the overhead wires. That's nice. Tenery poles. Oh, we're supposed to be going to 70 now. Good job. Nice paying attention. You're looking at fancies. That's a bit cool. Alright, let's get back up to speed. How are we doing on our ETA? We're still bags early. Get the mouse off the screen. That's a strange little station. What's that? What's this? What's that thing? What's that? What's that over there? I had to take the headphones off then. Is that sirens? Because we're in London. That's a nice little touch, isn't it? I like that. Ooh, it's very busy. Very built up. I like it. It definitely feels like we're getting in now. What's that for? Slow down to 60. Alright, got it. There it is. There's the board. Well, I think we can take our time a little bit now. We can just relax. Enjoy the scenery. Try not to budget on the lights. Would be nice. Oh. There's a big rocket torpedo thing over there. I recognise that. I can't remember the name of it. It's been so long. I mean, given it took me like, what was it, 10 minutes, 5 minutes to think about the correct name for a preservation line, being a heritage railway. I shouldn't go thinking about structures in London that I haven't seen in over 10 years. I'll have to slow down to 40 in a minute. Getting close to Liverpool Street though, and we got bags of time. Yeah, I'm slowing down, train, don't panic. We'll get there. Is it Teesdale? Is that right? Teesdale and something? Is that the DLC? Yeah, I'm still thinking about it. I think that's it. Teesdale and Weird. I don't know actually. That might be a different DLC. God, I should. Oh, I shouldn't have just. I should have just left it. And you would have forgotten about it. This is lovely around here, by the way. Distracting you all. Look at the lovely scenery. Forget about things I'm doing wrong. About to do wrong. Ooh, we're going right down into the heart of London here. It was kind of on the east side of London, right? Liverpool Street. Oh, I like this. Feels all cozy now. Yeah, still speeding a touch. We got to swap over, and that is quite an aggressive crossover. So 25 seems about right, unless it was the guy that did the track speeds for the ones out earlier, where we were doing 90 on something like this. Okay, it wasn't quite as bad as this, but we've got to slow down to 15 coming into Liverpool Street. That sounds about right to me. Got a viaduct next to us there. That's a bit like the gasworks tunnels, isn't it? Isn't that 15 as well? I don't think it has to be 15 in the gasworks, though. Well, maybe. Maybe. I don't know now, because some trains, I thought they passed through. Or do they go around the side? There we go. Look at that. We're super early. That's amazing. From a really tricky start, or rough start. I should have read it fast, though. Trying to be all nice. Nice, relaxing start. Because it was this is supposed to be set on a Sunday morning, you see. Other trains in here? Not much rolling stock, is there? I mean, it's just all these trains. Surely that's not right. I mean, it could just be these. I don't know. Surely there's different trains heading out to Ipswich than these. I don't even know whether these head out to Ipswich. Now, do we have the silly magnets that we've got to get under speed? I mean, they're not silly, they're important. You don't want to go slamming through the barriers, do you? I think you only have to be under 10 mile an hour anyway. Just cruise up to it. Wow, I'm recording early Friday morning and someone's going to work in a loud truck. I think we should go towards the end. That was pointless info for you. You might not even hear it. Alright, we'll try and stop level with that guy. He knows what he's doing. There. There we go. We did it. We look like professionals. Thank you for travelling with... I don't know what company this is. I don't know what company it is. With my train. Thank you for travelling on my train, guys. We made it on time. None of you had faith in me. To be fair, understandable. All right, lady. Understandable, given how we started. But we turned it around, I think. I don't know what sort of points we're going to get. Apparently, we're going to be sitting here all day. which is a bit of a shame because my coffee's run out. That would have been a perfect time to sit here, have a cup of coffee and wait for the ending. But oh no, you had to go and guzzle it all before we got here. I'm saying guzzling it, what we do is almost an hour. I think... Oh, here's an experiment. If we put this into... Oh, or not. Brilliant work, driver. Okay, you obviously didn't see the entire scenario. You just saw the end. He's like, wow, he must have been brilliant. He's here he's here really early. In fact, he must have just been such the professional. There we go, guys. We made it with a score, a fantastic score of 93 of 100. No, it's not 100. It's of 1,000, unfortunately. But I'll take it, given how late we were to begin with. We turned it around. We pulled it back. I enjoyed that. I might go away and have another go at that, though. That would be quite easy to achieve a maximum score on. But as is the way with my train simulator videos, me and a perfect score, it's just not a thing, is it? It's just not a thing. All right, guys, thanks for joining me for that one. As I said, you got until... This is on sale for $10 till Monday, 29th. I think it's a Monday. So plenty of time to grab that if you like the look of it. Maybe create some scenarios, put some more trains on it. It looks the business, the route itself. Right, that's it. And we'll go out, probably going back out in Train Sim World next. So until then, take care.